Here at the Parramatta Justice Precinct offices, we're going to give you a rare insight into the building and show you some of the historical artefacts found on the site from Parramatta's early colonial days.
Okay, my name's Frank Ciencio, urban designer and landscape architect for Edor. We were basically the urban designers for the precinct. Our role was to provide an urban setting for the precinct and its buildings, provide public spaces, and to also interpret the archaeological deposits found on site. The buildings contained within the precinct, the main buildings are the trial courts and the justice building. The trial courts contains 10 law courts. Because there was so much history contained within the site, I guess the hard thing was really to filter and find the most significant artefacts that we could and express those in the urban design. The way we did that was through codification in paving, so using particular paving types to identify building footprints. In terms of the buildings themselves, there were convict huts dating back to the 1790s that were found. A number of those scattered around the site. The second hospital and the colonial hospital were also footprints that were found within the site as well, and included in that the operating theatre and surgeon's residence. In terms of the finer details that were found, there were earthenware such as pots and jugs and pans dating back to the colonial times, and bricks, tiles that were manufactured on site by the convicts. There were things that the convicts used, such as pipes. I think it's important because it uncovers from an early time, only a couple of years after European settlement, within Parramatta, which is a fair way from the rocks. And it really uncovers that Parramatta back in that time was a thriving area. It's important for Parramatta because it really expresses the fertile nature of the district. Like I said before, there were more people living in Parramatta during that time than what there were down at the rocks. So it gives you a bit more layer of history towards Parramatta. So it is significant locally for Parramatta, but it also has a national significance because there were convicts here as well. And then you've got different layers that are on top of that, such as its use as a medical facility.